EGM Network.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. We are so happy to have you here with us today. It is Easter week in Vero Beach, which is some of the most beautiful weather. It's the most beautiful time. Easter is probably my favorite holiday. It's all about forgiveness. It's all about new beginnings. It's about just becoming something that, if you think about it, if you dream it, you can become it, you can do it. It's a lot of work, but it happens. And one of the things that I always talk about in Vero Beach is you can live anywhere in the state of Florida, but people are living in Vero Beach because of this beautiful town and this wonderful community that we have here. And at Easter week, there are friends, family, guests. I mean, there's people everywhere. The sun's shining. It's beautiful. Cindy, I've got all these Easter egg hunts. Right. We've got sunrise services on our beaches.
I mean, galore.
I know.
Galore.
I know.
Everybody's ready for it.
I know. I've got 3 Easter services I wanted to tell you guys about. There's one at JC Park, which is the one that I always go to with Jim Davis and some neighbors. That always starts, sunrise service is going to be between 6:45 and 7 a.m., just so you know. Whether you go to JC Park, Humiston Park, or South Beach Park, it's just amazing. You get up early, you grab your beach chair, you go out there. It's Vero Beach. It's beautiful. And we've actually sat in like some spring showers, and still there's music and there's community and there's faith, and I don't know. It's just another layer of what's beautiful about Vero Beach. And we love it. Cindy, do you ever go to any early services?
You know what? I used to go all the time. So I'm Catholic. I used to go all the time when Monsignor Nugent they do it at Dodgertown.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember that?
Yes.
Remember that? Like at 5:30 in the morning, you'd get there and it's dark and it literally is the sunrise service.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Yeah, a lot of them, I'm Catholic too.
Right.
But it's kind of a community of the faith. Like
Right.
it's not, you can go to any one of these sunrise services and feel like you're, get close to God and say your prayers and be around other people who are feeling the same way. And yes, that sun rises, especially on these beaches. I mean, we've seen some pictures come up. I mean, I would say 9 times out of 10, it's going to be one of those mornings. So I hope you guys remember to get out and go to one of those services. If that's something that you like. If not, get up, have a cup of coffee with your family, sit on the patio and read the paper. It's just wonderful. The weather's spectacular. Our ocean temperatures right around 72 degrees. A little too chilly for Lala. I do not get in that ocean. No.
Oh, really?
No.
Not at 72?
No,
really?
No. 80 degrees. You talk to me in June. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I will be in the ocean in June, but I'm not. Okay. But everybody else is, and I love that for them. And if you're coming from New York or New Jersey or the Northeast in particular, like 72 is the warmest it gets in like August. So you have to understand, they're like, wow, I can do this in March or April.
Well, they're the Vero Beach Polar Bear Club.
They kind of are. They're our own private little polar bear club, which we love you for that. Yeah. We definitely love you for that. There's also at JC Park this weekend is a Tipsy Turtle 2-mile run. Don't forget that. That is Coastal Connections. That is their fundraiser. Now their egg hunt is at 10 a.m. Okay. But if you want to sign up to run in the race, coastal-connections.org. Sign up and go in. You can walk, you can run. That starts at 8. But then you can go in for more of the festival stuff if you're not into doing that part of it and enjoy it. It's such a good time, and that's at JC Park, and that's on Saturday, not Sunday, before Easter. There's 2 other churches that are having Easter egg hunts. It's kind of cool, and these are on Sunday after services, so that's kind of neat, too, if you got family and friends in town. One of them is the Cornerstone Christian Church. They're at 5950 12th Street. So that's going to be the one that's just west of 58th on 12th Street. Okay. And that's after their 10 o'clock service. And then Central Assembly of God, which we all know out west on Route 60, they're going to do one at 10 a.m. as well. So get out, get your Easter on, have a good time, get together with your family and friends and think a little bit about why we love where we are and I just think it's a beautiful time of year. So enjoy Easter in Vero Beach.
And eat the crunchy, the stale peeps.
Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot about it.
That's why I did it.
Cindy, come on,
That's
let's
why
go.
I did
Bring it. Show it. Talk about it.
So
let's show. Let's go.
You know what? I don't know how I started doing that, but my dad loved them too. And I don't know if it's we got it like left the package open and then they were there the next day or whatever, and they get stale right away and they get crunchy. I love them.
Okay,
It's
so we're
worse
talking
than
about
you
the
can eat.
Peeps, which is that marshmallow thing,
Right,
right?
yeah.
They come in yellow and pink and other assorted colors.
Right.
Right.
And now they have all kinds of different ones.
Oh, they-
Yeah, they have Christmas ones, Peep.
Oh.
The chips,
Oh,
and they
yes.
have bunnies,
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah. And
But-
this is not the right show to talk about it on, but it is what it is.
Surely the show we're going to talk
Right.
about is health today,
Right.
especially women's health.
Right.
Has specifically, but everything in moderation.
Right.
That's right.
Right?
That's
Everything
really
in
it.
moderation.
So I only ever ate one Peep.
It's going to be okay.
It'll be
You're
okay.
going to be just
It's
fine.
going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
All right.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it. So if you got any stale peeps, call Lori Davis. Find me, text me, DM me, and I'll send your stale peeps to Cindy
Right.
next week. She'll be there, having them on Tuesday. Thank you, Chef Scott Barricchio from Citrus Grillhouse. He always provides us with a beverage of the day. Today, we went with a Prosecco. I'm calling it a spring spritz. I made it up on the way in. Told them at Citrus what we were going to call it because it's got a little raspberry puree and Prosecco. It's really delicious. It's very light. And they laughed at me because they said, somebody's going to come in and ask for it. We're going to be like, what? So they know now. The spring spritz, raspberry and Prosecco. It's actually fabulous. Everything over there is great. We know that.
It goes with your dress, too.
Oh, it does.
They must have knew
Yeah.
that.
Look at that.
Yes.
Look at that. I
They
know,
did.
right?
See? There
They're
you
so
go.
good to me
There you
over
go.
there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Citrus Grillhouse is right there. It's 1050 Easter Lily Lane, right next to Humiston Park. It is the restaurant that is directly on the ocean. They have a beautiful patio. You can eat lunch or dinner out there. It's fantastic. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. He's cutting fish every morning. So if you eat a piece of fish there for lunch or dinner, you know it's just gotten in there. Staff is amazing. We love them. Go over and see them right next to Humiston Park. Citrus Grillhouse. They will not be open for Easter. If I say that and it's not true, he's going to kill me. But no, I don't think they're open on Easter. But they've been open for season. They're usually just Monday to Saturday, but Sundays they've been open. So just check it. And if you guys want to go over there. But anyway, thank you, Chef Scott Barricchio. We love what you do. And Chef for Life.
Chef for life.
I
Chef
know,
for
Cindy,
Life.
you're going to scoop me on that one. It's time we got to get Chef back on. It's
Yeah,
been a
we
while.
do. We gotta get him,
I know. He
yeah.
looks really good. I saw him the other day.
Good.
All right. Well, our guest today, who is a fantastic woman. She's an integral part of my life that I work with her every week. But she is a functional health practitioner and a health coach who specializes in metabolic health, blood sugar balance, gut health, and a sustainable lifestyle transformation. I'm part of the lifestyle transformation. Yes, because it's you got to do it. You have to do it. Well, let's welcome Jennifer Cancio to the show. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
I'm so glad you're here with us today.
I'm excited to be here. A little nervous, but I'm excited.
It's no big deal.
Yeah.
We spoke this morning. I work out with Jen on Tuesday mornings. And so every day you see me in this show, I have been with Jen that morning.
Oh.
See, it makes me who I am. It makes me better, taller, more vibrant, all the things, healthier for sure.
And Lori loves doing bridge.
I love my bridges.
You are a good
She
sport
found
today.
out I was. Well, you fixed it, so that
We
was
did.
fine.
We
It's so
did.
much better.
We did.
You did. No, you 100% did.
Yeah.
Now I know when I go to earlier in the day when I do it, how to do it.
Properly so you don't injure your spine.
That's correct.
Right?
That's correct. That's correct. Well, we spoke this morning about your journey from your doctorate degree to how you arrived at this point in your career in functional health. Tell us a little about that journey for you.
Okay, so the executive summary. I went to graduate school. I have a PhD in sociology at University of Michigan. And under sociology, I trained to be a demographer. So very interested in population trends. So very, nerdy academic, but very science-based and analytical. So everything I approach from then to Pilates instructor to functional health coach, I've always approached it very scientifically. So after graduate school, I worked for the Center for Disease Control in Los Angeles and was helping people in public health study sexually transmitted diseases in Los Angeles. And I was doing that, about 3 or 4 years after my doctorate. And I got tired of sitting. I mean, I'm sitting here, so I'm going to want to stretch after, but I got tired of sitting, and I was living in LA, and I'm like, oh, my community flyer came out and they have a Pilates class. What's Pilates? This is in the 90s.
Right.
So I took a Pilates class. I did the 6-week thing through my community center, loved it. And I got every girlfriend I knew to do another 6 weeks and another 6 weeks. Knee pain went away, back pain went away, felt great. And I'm like, I'm changing careers. As much as I love working and trying to have a global impact, I was feeling great. And I learned stuff that I didn't learn in physical therapy. So blah, 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 became a Pilates trainer, did that for a long time, moved overseas, took that over to Tokyo where I used to live.
Amazing.
But in working with people and people's bodies and doing, sports rehabilitation, getting people out of pain, showing them how to do bridge without it hurting their back. In those conversations with people, there's always something about health. Something about wellness. Sometimes people needed to take weight off, and that was leading to an issue with their knee problems, right? Sometimes people just didn't know how to get back to their sport, back to tennis, right? But then there's questions about, why am I achy all the time? Et cetera, et cetera. So there was always a wellness component I didn't know how to answer. And then I got sick at the age of 38. Make a long story short, autoimmune issues, stuck in bed for 3 days at a time, not able to move, thinking I was going to have a fever, and I didn't, and then it would go away.
Wow.
And make a long story short, went to the doctor. He's like, well, your blood work's fine. There's nothing wrong.
Yes.
Maybe you need an antidepressant. And I'm not the person to say that to.
Does that drive you crazy, Cindy? I know Cindy loves when people say that. Yeah, it's
and
so wrong.
I'm
For
like,
women,
unacceptable.
Yes,
unacceptable.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So I started doing research. I changed, and I should add all of this. My nickname as a kid was Junk Food Jenny.
Yeah. Okay.
So, people don't believe me when they see me now, but I changed my eating. I changed my attitude and a lot of lifestyle things.
Sure.
And I went back to school because I actually healed myself.
Yeah.
And there was no magic product or anything. It was just gradual changes over time that impacted my blood work. So then I went back to school because I love to study. I'm a lifelong student, and got a certification through Institute for Integrative Nutrition. I actually had an office on Ocean Drive for a while when I first moved here.
Oh.
Then I went virtual because I had people around the country. And I like going to people's homes also locally, helping them clean out their pantry.
Yeah.
And then I went back to school again for a degree in nutritional endocrinology.
Oh my.
To basically it's the study of nutrition and your environment and how it impacts your hormones. That's the short story. So here I am now. And so I'm rebranding my business now. I'll have a website up soon.
Yes.
And so I really feel like it's all come from this macro level of health to individual body, mind, movement. And I treat everybody as a whole.
I like that.
Yeah.
And it is a very individual. The way that you do it is, it's a one-on-one. It is basically a one-on-one, but it's different. I mean, we all know about medicine today, Cindy. We know it's a factory out there, but when you can get with someone like that, that even looks at it from a different standpoint, you've got a different perspective on it completely. Now, one of the things we talked about was chemical calories.
Yeah.
Okay. What are they and how do they affect our bodies?
Yeah. So chemical calories are essentially toxins or chemicals that your body gets exposed to. They're not necessarily on a food label, but we're exposed all the time to them. So why are they a calorie? When our body gets exposed to it and it gets in our body has to process it. It impacts our metabolism. And it can create inflammation. It can impact our hormones. It can cause a buildup of estrogen in the body. You hear about hormone-positive cancer.
Sure.
It can be part of why someone has an autoimmune condition, why their immune system is on overload. So I'll give you an example about how to think about it. Okay. So
Cool.
I have a little props.
I love this. We love props in the show.
Okay. So I got 3. Okay. Here's my first 2. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm holding up an avocado and I'm holding up some strawberries.
Okay.
Which one has more calories?
Avocado.
I would think the avocado.
Right. Okay. Now I'll distill this more. These are conventional strawberries and a conventional avocado.
Okay.
Which one has more calories? And conventional means not organic.
Strawberries.
Have more calories.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they have pesticides. If we're talking about toxins, chemicals, right?
Right.
So more surface area, more spraying of things.
Right.
The avocado has more of a sealed outer, skin.
Good girl.
And so it's not going to have as much in it.
Exactly. So the pesticide does not, even if it's sprayed, does not get through into the fruit. But the strawberries, let me put this down, these strawberries, you can't get the pesticide out. So then what happens? So you eat the strawberry, you get all the wonderful antioxidants, the polyphenols, the fiber, et cetera, but you also have the pesticides. And your body has to get those out.
Oh, no.
And so then what does your body do? It prioritizes getting, it's like red alert, I don't know what to do with this. So the body will do things like stop fat burning. You know, this is relevant in a weight loss concept, right?
Sure.
This is silent inflammation that we have. So then the body stops a lot of vital processes to get the toxin out and then continues as normal. So it can do things like stop fat burning. It can cause too many toxins, can cause estrogen buildup, and our body can't eliminate it fast enough.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't even, because my next question was about metabolism and weight loss.
Yeah.
So what are the biggest sources of hidden toxins that people overlook?
Yeah, this that they overlook. Well, probably obvious, personal care products, but personal care products. I remember when I was in 5th grade, I asked for an allowance. My mom said, all right, you got to do some chores. And she said, you got to clean the bathroom. I'm like, okay, show me how. And so my mom gave me a scrubbing bubbles, Tilex, and what was that nasty ammonia cleaner in the shower? I forget what it was. You don't use them all at once. I learned very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say,
when you passed out that day.
Almost. But I think, you know, we've been conditioned that if it smells like chemicals, it's
good.
clean.
Ugh. God,
right? And it doesn't have to be so.
I know.
But okay, so personal care products. It can be, so I brought my other prop because I got my food at Fresh Market. These receipts, right? These receipts are thermal printed. And if you rub your finger off, the stuff comes off.
Yes, it
gets
does.
in your bloodstream. It's an endocrine disruptor.
Oh, no.
Now, I want to say something. I don't want people to walk out scared.
Right.
But okay, so that's some of it. The air we breathe, clothing, you get a new car, the smell of a new car.
Off-gassing of carpets and all of that.
We inhale it. It gets in our lungs. Well, if it gets in our lungs, it gets in our bloodstream and we have to eliminate it. Now, we don't have to be perfect.
Right.
But we want to be as clean as we can in our living so we can handle the loads that are handed to us.
Right. Listen, we do a couple commercials. We'll come back because we want to find out what are the first changes, the little changes that we can make, and then start working toward being a lot healthier.
Yeah.
You guys, we're going to take a couple commercials. We'll be right back with Dr. Jen here. She's our health, what are we calling you today?
Health coach.
Our health coach.
Life.
Health coach for life.
For life.
Yay! We got it. That's it. You win.
Tired of pool chores draining your weekend? Deja Blue Pool Service provides the expert skimming and chemical balancing you need for a crystal clear paradise. For Vero's most reliable professional care, Google Deja Blue Pool Service. Keep it clean, keep it blue.
Healthy retirement starts at Treasure Coast Community Health. Short waits, easy scheduling, on-site services, wellness visits, chronic care management, and same-day sick visits. Call 772-257-8224 or visit tcchinc.org.
The Jackie Robinson Celebration Game is April 15th at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex. The Jupiter Hammerheads battle the Palm Beach Frozen Iguanas. Tickets are $12 in advance, $15 at the gate. Credit card only. Gates open at 5. Hurry! Get tickets at UnitedWayIRC.org. The Blue Angels are back at the Vero Beach Air Show, presented by Piper Aircraft, Inc. Feel the power of the Blue Angels Saturday and Sunday. The Vero Beach Air Show, May 15th, 16th, and 17th. Tickets at VeroAirShow.com.
Welcome to 9 to 5, the musical, where the coffee's strong and the women are stronger. And their boss, Mr. Hart, well, he's a little high-strung, shall we say. Based on the smash hit movie 9 to 5, the musical is a hilarious story of female friendship and delightful revenge. Come meet the whole gang. 9 to 5 starts April 16th at the beautiful Riverside Theater in Vero Beach. Get your best tickets now at the box office or riversidetheater.com.
Carmina Burana, one of the most electrifying and recognizable choral orchestral works ever written. The Vero Beach Choral Society, alongside the Indian River Charter High School and backed by a 60-piece orchestra, directed by Dr. Jacob Craig, presents Carl Orff's Carmina Burana. Don't miss this special performance on Tuesday, April 14th at 7:30 p.m. at the St. Edward's School Waxlax Center for the Performing Arts. For details and tickets, visit VeroBeachChoralSociety.org.
Hello, hello. We are here with Dr. Jen Cancio, and we are talking about women's health and wellness, but actually all wealth and health and wellness for all. We were talking about toxic chemicals, and we were wondering if there were chemical calories. We were talking specifically about them. They're in our bodies. They're in our environment. They're everywhere in our food. What are the first 3 changes somebody could make initially today?
Absolutely. Well, you can go to ewg.org, environmentalworkinggroup.org. They have a concept called the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15.
I love this.
Dirty Dozen are your dozen fruits and vegetables that you should always buy organic.
Love it.
Clean 15, don't pay for organic. It's either not sprayed or, in the case of the avocado, doesn't get in the fruit.
Are you writing that down, Cindy?
Yeah, I got it.
I know
Dirty
you are.
Dozen, Clean 15,
Love it.
ewg.org.
Yeah.
That's
Perfect.
first place. Make sure your food is clean and sustainable.
Yeah.
So that's the best place to start
Definitely.
from a food perspective. Now, personal care products and products you use. Why don't you look under your kitchen sink?
Yeah.
What are some cleaners that you have? What smells really strong? And and I help people find those swaps.
Okay.
So find something, swap out for something cleaner without fragrance.
Okay.
Fragrance doesn't mean clean. Fragrance means fragrance,
Okay. Yeah.
right? Even though we all like fragrance.
No,
you
I know.
So think about how to swap. And I help people with that. We'll go under their sink, we'll clean things out, and I help them find good replacements.
I love that.
Third one, hydrate. Hydrate like crazy,
Yes.
right? Because our body is meant to detox. We're always detoxing.
Right.
The more you can hydrate and sweat it out, the better. The easier it is to eliminate those toxins. So those are like my top 3 if you're going to do anything right away.
I love that. I love that. Now, you have a new series that you're doing on women's health via Zoom. Tell us about that and how people can get in touch with you to be a part of that.
Great. So this year I started a speaker series every second Tuesday of the month at 7:30 p.m. I do a webinar. I'm launching a 3-part series next week on Wednesday on women's health. So next week it's going to be on 5 pillars of women health, just a general overview. May, I'm going to dive into metabolism and blood sugar to get your questions answered.
Wow.
And then in June, we're going to do hormone disruptors and balancing your hormones naturally. What are the low-hanging fruit in our lifestyle to get our hormones balanced out before we even go to our doctor and consider hormone replacement therapy?
Right.
So I'm going to do that. I'll take a break July and August and then resume again in September on other health issues.
And that's going to be once a month?
Once a month.
First Wednesday of the month?
Second Wednesday of the month.
Second Wednesday of the month.
7:30 p.m. and it's a webinar.
I love that. Now, will people be able to engage? And is it a live kind of, they can talk? I mean, you're going to do your presentation and then maybe there's a question and answer.
Yeah, I usually do a 10 and 15 minute Q&A. And anybody that attends live, we have a free educational PDF that I put together with some of the takeaways and usually some good recipes.
That's great.
Clean recipes, right? That support detoxification and hormone health.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, now you're going to go to drjencoaching@gmail.com. drjencoaching, one word, @gmail.com. Now, that you can email her on anything and engage with Jen that way. But would you be okay to give your phone number out so that people wanted to call you?
Yeah, my business number, and you have that written there, I think. I don't have it memorized. Isn't that funny?
I didn't bring that
I have
one.
it here. Actually, I have it, so it's coming. So I'm saying all this because my website's under branding right now.
It is.
So
It is.
you have it there.
No, I didn't.
I've got it right here, so give me a moment.
There you go.
And
Go to drjencoaching@gmail.com.
And if you
that's
want to
okay.
text me, 772-559-8990.
That's fantastic.
And that's my business line. Yeah.
Dr. Jen, I feel better just being with you, but I feel better with you being with you once a week. If I could do it twice, I would do it twice a week.
We'll find a way.
Thank you so much for being on the show. We could probably come back on again, maybe after one of your webinars, and we can talk about how it went and what you went over. I mean, it's a series. Let's get it out there.
I'd be happy to.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here today. You guys, thank you for being here. Happy Easter week to you, and we will see you here next week at the same time. Thanks for coming. Be safe out there. Slow down. Take it easy. Enjoy your Easter. Bye.